Pavel Tsatsouline trained Soviet Special Forces. He's the man who brought the kettlebell to the West back in 1998, and his training method is so simple, most people don't believe it actually works. 2 moves. That's it. No machines, no long gym sessions. Just old school strength training that built some of the toughest soldiers on earth. I decided to copy his exact method. No changes, no shortcuts. And what happened to my strength and my body in just a few weeks genuinely surprised me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do, in what order, and why it works so well. Let's start with exercise number 1, the kettlebell swing. This move is the heart of Pavel's entire system. If you only had time for one exercise, this would be it. Here's how you do it. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Hold the kettlebell with both hands hanging in front of you. Now, hinge at your hips, not your knees. Push your hips back like you're closing a car door with your butt. The kettlebell swings back between your legs. Then snap your hips forward, hard and fast. That snap is what drives the bell up. Your arms are just along for the ride. They don't lift anything. Your hips do all the work. Pavel called this the hardstyle swing. He wasn't looking for a smooth, easy motion. He wanted a sharp, powerful hip snap, almost like a punch with your hips instead of your fists. That's what builds explosive strength, fast. A lot of people get this wrong. They squat the swing using their arms and shoulders to muscle the bell up. That's not it. Keep your knees soft, not bent like a squat. Let your hips do the heavy lifting. For sets, Pavel's classic number is 10 sets of 10 reps. That's 100 swings total. Rest about a minute between sets. Sounds simple? It is simple, but give it a few weeks and your hips, your grip, and your entire posterior chain will feel completely different. Now let's move to the next move Pavel paired with this one. Exercise 2, the Turkish get up. Pavel didn't just pick the swing and stop there. He paired it with something completely different. Something slow, something controlled. The Turkish get up. Here's how it works. Lie flat on your back. Hold the kettlebell straight up above your shoulder, arm locked out. Bend the knee on that same side, foot flat on the floor. Now, slowly push yourself up. Elbow, then hand, then up onto your knee, then stand tall. The kettlebell never moves. It stays locked overhead the entire time. Then you reverse it. Slowly. Back down to the floor. Same path, same control. This move looks strange the first time you try it, but that's exactly why Pavel loved it. It trains your shoulders, your core, and your balance all at once. Nothing gets skipped. Nothing gets rushed. Where the swing is fast and explosive, the get-up is slow and deliberate. Pavel believed real strength needs both. Power and control, speed and patience. That's why these two moves together cover almost everything your body needs. For reps, Pavel's standard is 5 get-ups per side. That's 10 total. One arm, then the other. Take your time. This isn't a race. Master these 2 moves and you already have a stronger, more stable body than most people at the gym. But Pavel didn't stop there. Let's build on it. Exercise 3, the goblet squat. Swings and get-ups build your hips, shoulders and core. But Pavel knew something was missing. Real leg strength. That's where the goblet squat comes in. Here's how you do it. Hold the kettlebell close to your chest, like you're holding a heavy cup with both hands. Elbows tucked in, close to your body. Feet just outside shoulder width. Now sit down in a squat. Push your hips back and down, chest up, back straight. Go as low as you comfortably can, ideally until your elbows brush the inside of your knees. Then drive back up through your heels. This isn't just a leg exercise. Holding the weight up at your chest forces your core to stay tight the entire time. It teaches your body proper squat form before you ever touch heavier weights. Pavel used this move as the gateway. Master it here, and every squat you do after this gets easier and safer. A lot of people rush this move. Don't. Control the way down. Control the way up. Depth matters more than speed here. For sets, aim for 3 sets of 10 reps. Keep the weight challenging, but not so heavy that your form breaks down. Add this to your swings and get-ups, And you're already covering hips, shoulders, core, and legs. Almost your whole body. But Pavel wanted one more piece. Upper body pushing strength. Exercise 4. The kettlebell military press. So far, we've built your hips, your core, your shoulders, your legs. Now Pavel adds raw pushing strength. That's what the military press trains. Here's how to do it. Clean the kettlebell up to your shoulder. This position is called the rack. The bell rests on your forearm, close to your body, elbow tucked in. Now press it straight overhead. No leaning back. No using your legs to help. Just your shoulder and your arm, pushing that weight straight up until your arm locks out. Then lower it back down, slow and controlled, right back to the rack position. This move looks simple. It's not easy. Pavel wasn't interested in fast reps here. He wanted strict, clean pressing. No cheating, no momentum, just pure strength. Here's something interesting. Pavel always said a strong midsection makes you a better presser. That's why the swings, the get-ups, and the goblet squats you just did aren't separate from this move. They're building the foundation that makes this press possible. For reps, go one arm at a time. Aim for 5 reps per side, 3 sets total. Rest when you need to. Quality beats speed every time here. 4 moves down. Your whole body is getting stronger, piece by piece. Now let's finish with the move Pavel considered the ultimate test of everything you've built so far. Exercise 5. The one-arm swing. You already learned the 2-arm swing. Now Pavel takes it one step further. The one-arm swing. The motion is almost the same. Hips back, hard snap forward, bell flies up to chest height. But this time, only one hand is holding the bell. That one small change makes a huge difference. Here's why. With one arm working, your core has to fight to keep your body square. Your hips can't twist. Your shoulders can't tilt. Everything has to stay tight and controlled, or the bell pulls you off balance. That's what makes this move so powerful. Pavel actually believed this version was better than the 2-arm swing in almost every way. It builds your grip harder, it challenges your core more, and it trains real usable strength, the kind you actually need in everyday life, not just in the gym. Here's the technique. Same hip hinge as before, same explosive snap, but keep your shoulder relaxed. Let the bell travel naturally, don't muscle it with your arm. Switch hands at the top of each swing, or stick to one side for the full set, then switch. For reps, go with 10 swings per side for a few rounds. Keep the same hard, sharp hip snap you used in the very first exercise. That power never changes. Only now, one side has to work alone. And that's it. 5 moves. That's the entire method Pavel built his reputation on. 5 moves. The swing, the get-up, the goblet squat, the military press, the one-arm swing. Forget the gym, forget the equipment. 1 kettlebell, 5 moves. That's the whole system. That's what Pavel understood decades ago. Strength doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing the right things again and again. I followed this system. No shortcuts. And the results showed up faster than I expected. You don't need a gym membership. You just need 1 kettlebell and the discipline to show up. So here's your challenge. Try these 5 moves this week. See how your body responds. Pavel didn't build soldiers with complexity. He built them with simplicity. Done right. Now it's your turn.